Hi, my name is Rebecca and I live here in Westminster. And my question for you today is, what are you going to do to help us eradicate the plague of gun violence that is decimating our communities and tearing our country apart?
Rebecca, thank you for that question and your heartfelt comments. This is a very tough subject. We've had far too much senseless gun violence in this country, whether it be up in Boulder at the King Soopers, or in Aurora at the movie theater, or Columbine at the high school, and dozens of other places across the country, whether it's just a single person who's killed by gun violence or suicide or mass shootings. We've got to pass common sense gun violence legislation at the Congress and in the state legislatures. We've got to deal with background checks and assault weapons, and it's going to take perseverance to get those things passed. But in addition, we also need to make sure we deal with mental health issues, because when you combine big guns and mental health problems, it always ends in disaster, always ends in tragedy.
Congressman Perlmutter, I'm Dwayne and I live in Arvada. With healthcare costs increasing greater than wages, what can Congress do to help contain the cost of healthcare, including prescription drugs, co-pays, and deductibles?
Hi, Dwayne. It's good to see you, and you are absolutely right about the high cost of healthcare. And I think there are a number of ways that we can attack these high costs. First, in the American Rescue Plan that we just passed and President Biden just signed, there are subsidies to help everyday Americans get insurance coverage that they need when they get sick, and also for preventative care. Also, we can have transparency in healthcare pricing to make sure that people can do some shopping and comparing to see where the best healthcare prices, best healthcare values can be found. Finally, the public option, which I know President Biden supports and I support, is one possible avenue to really keep healthcare costs in check, as well as Medicare for all. And we should allow Medicare to negotiate prescription drug prices.
My mom has para-retirement and she has Social Security retirement. She's not getting her full para-retirement, just like millions of other Americans across the country. Since you're in the Finance Committee, could you bring this up in one of your committee meetings? Thank you.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for that question. My wife, too, is a member of PARA, and I hear from her and many others about wanting to have a safe and secure retirement. Every hardworking Coloradan, especially public employees, should be able to count on a safe and secure retirement. And as somebody working in the federal government, I will continue to work with our state partners to make sure that their retirement security is protected. Thanks for your question.